Ah, there we go. My microphone was not getting detected, and I don't know why. Okay. Unplugging and plugging it back in always seems to solve it. But, yes. Welcome everyone to, Baseball Bingo. I hope, your week has been good, bad. I don't, I don't know. But yeah. I can hear myself, but I realize it's my tablet now making noise. All sorts of technical issues today. No, you did not go deaf. That was on me. That was on me. Um, but yes, before we begin, I just want to let you guys know I'm a little spacey today, so if I'm like a little distracted or spacing out, I'm okay. Uh, don't worry. But I just might be a little bit like slower in responding and stuff today. First thing any computing course will tell you, try unplugging. Yeah, for some reason my microphone just sometimes stops working. It does it when I'm like in Discord. Oh yes, I am okay. Don't worry. But I am not feeling 100%. So we're gonna do this the best we can. I am not drunk, but am I taking decongestants? It is not that kind of thing. But anyway, so has everyone's week been all right? Mine's been okay. Didn't really do much. Uh, Watched some baseball games on TV. Had some good food. So I hope you guys were also good. They're starting to announce more people for the home run derby, and all-star game voting has closed. So we're gonna find out. Final voting people are, I think, tomorrow. So that's exciting. Also, I don't know if anyone heard, but Dominican Republic is going to the Olympics. They are the final team. So that's exciting. You rode your bike to Taco Bell. Taco Bell is good. I haven't been in a very long time, so I hope you enjoyed that. But yeah, hopefully tonight we will not have as many fireworks as last week. I heard some going off earlier though, so we'll see. But here we are with our check the cables are actually plugged. Yes, Taco Belch. That is what it is for some people. But anyway, we are here for our finale of the Washington Senators. So this will be our final week, and next week we will pick a new team. So you guys need to think, and you can start thinking, and you can tell me next week. But the month of July has 5 Saturdays in it. So, like, if you guys want, we can do another, like, uh, tutorial or interlude type thing during, like, the final week. So just think about that. You don't have to decide right now, but if you guys want that, let me know, and we can do that instead after we pick another team. So tutorial Yafo Krakens. It would depend on what we would be tutorialing. And 7 Mondays. Are there 7 Mondays? I only looked at the Saturdays, but I don't believe you. No, you are in fact not telling the truth. There are 4. But yes, so let's I guess talk about our senators here, because this is our final week with them. So according to Great Scott, who posted in the chat earlier, apparently the real life Senators went 67. They had 67 wins. We're gonna hope that we do better than that. Yeah. So you may be asking, what exactly happened during the off season? Well, we did have some fun stuff that happened, and by fun, I mean one thing was very surprising. So, here's what we did. I did 3 trades. I traded Arnie Porto Carrero, who was someone that we had bought from one of the minor leagues, and I traded him for Steve Stewart because if you remember at the end of last time, we lost our catcher. Buddy Rosar retired, so I traded with the Braves to get Steve Stewart. I also traded away Clarence Beers. I know everyone liked his name. For Jerry Staley, who is a little bit of a pitching upgrade. Everyone he loves Raymond Lamano. Yes, and I also traded Buddy Lewis for Raymond Lamano. We had an extra player that needed to go. Awards. So Herb Gorman got the left field Gold Glove, and surprisingly, Rookie of the Year was Ernie Logan, that random guy that my minor league managers just signed out of nowhere. Didn't ask me, but he won Rookie of the Year. So, guess they know what they're doing. Goose Goslin and Chuck Klein made it into the Hall of Fame. Go Goose and Chuck, I guess. And draft picks. Okay, so my first draft pick was Ken Boyer. And I'm going to bring him up probably in a bit because if you are drafting in 1949, Ken Boyer is wildly easy to pick up because he spawns in as like a really bad pitcher, so the AI doesn't take him. I also drafted Jack Dittmer, Nino Escalera, Fernando Osorio, and Elder Hoppala. It was a stronger draft than the previous ones, but not by much. Trade Willie Mays and let's win this. I was thinking maybe toward the end something is falling over there. Oh, that is a disaster. Hang on, I have to move my bag of wool. Sorry, I did not want to cause a fire. I apologize. That's a great name, Elder Hoppala. I know, part of the reason I drafted him was because of his name. I also signed in the offseason Thurman Tucker to the team, and I will explain why, I guess, when we bring him up. Well, not bring him up, but show him. He's an outfielder, and I was not very happy with our outfield defense. So, let us go, and I need my keyboard. You just want the internet. Okay, so let's take a look at who is on our team. So, we have pitchers, as many teams do. Walt Masterson is our number 1 dude. Yay. Go Walt. We hope that he does well. Robin Roberts is also a pitcher on our team that we hope will do well. Early Win is still here. Lots and lots of pitches. He let in losses last year, which is a little concerning, but we're going to go with it. Ray Scarborough, also still on the team here, doing okay for himself, but our pitchers are getting kind of old. And Bill Freeze is also going to be starting for us, apparently. I don't really know why Bill Freeze is starting over some of our other options, but, I guess we're going with it. Our closer pitcher is Tom Ferrick, who has been okay. I'd like to see higher stuff for a closer, but, it's 1950. We take what's available to us. Hoyt Wilhelm is, for some reason, a reliever. I don't know what my manager is doing. I would make Wilhelm a starter, and I think he's going to slot into the rotation. But he's still developing, so I guess it makes sense. We have Lou Breesy, who is still developing a little. Not much, though. He's almost there. Will never be a starter ever, but possibly passable reliever. He didn't really play well last year, but we need somebody there. Virgil Jester, our favorite name here. He is also in our bullpen. Hopefully he will help. Robert Christoffel is being brought up as a bullpen arm. He is the number 46 prospect. I'm hoping he's going to be okay. I'm a little worried about him, but he has a lot of pitches, and hopefully that will help. If I recall, he never made the majors, so this will be interesting. Jerry Staley, the guy I traded for, meh. But we really just needed extra pitchers, and Buddy Lively, who is actually like kind of decent. So those are our pitchers, and I guess we will go to our hitters. So we will take a look at them. So Boyd Wilhelm was a reliever throughout his career. Yeah, I'm just surprised, like, that with this lineup, though, like, this looks so much better for a starter than this. Well, not Bill Freeze. Than, like, this. Which is why I'm surprised. I think Scarborough would actually be much better in the bullpen. So, like, I'm not discounting that Wilhelm was a reliever. It's just this profile, I think he would be a way killer starter compared to the other ones. You hear me? Yeah. All right, let's take a look at the people who are batting. So this is, I guess we'll start with our lineup here. So this is our new guy, Thurman Tucker. He is our center fielder, and the Pirates kind of just released him. I don't think it looks like he'll be able to hit a little bit, but I really like this center field defense here, which is why I picked him up. I think we need some better outfield defense and stuff. So I picked him up. Johnny Pesky is who we traded for last time, is at second base. I'm expecting us to get some hitting out of him. These guys hit pretty okay in spring training, which is promising. He's also not fully trained at second base, so this 35 is going to go up. I was fooling around in the editor. He should end up as around a 60 second baseman if we're lucky. So that'll be good. Here's the reason why we're bending space-time. Here's Mike Lowell at third base. Chilling out on our team, so we're gonna hope he helps us. I have a statue of our player outside your local stadium. Yes, there in fact is a statue of Johnny Pesky, Tom DiMaggio, Ted Williams, and Bobby Dorr outside of Fenway Park. That is true. So here's Ernie Logan, Rookie of the Year. He is our right fielder. Doing what we like to see. Saw it in 2015? Yes, I saw it. Seen it, I don't know whenever the last time I was in the Fenway area is the last time I saw it. Contrary to popular belief, there's actually shops and stuff in that area that normal people go to. So, time traveling Mike Lowell, yes. So here's where we have an issue. Gable Patterson is our starting first baseman. He led last year in strikeouts. That was because Mickey Vernon was injured for a while. I think we need to put Mickey Vernon back. So what we're gonna do here is we have two options. We can let Gable Patterson stay here and let Mickey Vernon get angry for us, or play about a month or so and then try to trade Gable Patterson for maybe something else, and have Mickey slot in. Mickey makes sense more, like, if you look at even with the ratings, he is not splitty really, whereas Patterson is like kind of splitty. So not even a platoon doesn't even make sense. Ooh, a league leader, yes. Here's Herb Gorman, our left fielder, Gold Glove. 1819 legend Mickey Vernon, bronze goat. Nice to know. So here's Herb Gorman in our outfield. I feel much more comfortable about I'm not too thrilled about Ernie Logan here in right field, but I guess we're doing it. I like to have a very tight outfield. That is not possible right now. High contact, avoid K guide. Yeah, so Mickey here is like that. I mean, he's 31, so we have Al Dark at shortstop. I actually tried to get a couple infielders during the offseason. Nothing made sense, but Al Dark here. Hopefully gonna be fine for us. And Del Crandall at catcher. Not actually our best catcher, so that would go to Steve Stewart is our backup catcher. He is also a captain, which we didn't have a captain before. So yeah, this guy is on our team. I don't think he ever made the majors. Yeah, he's I'm pretty sure he was a created dude when we were like adding more players to some of those minor league teams. He also looks terrifying in the face gen. Get rid of Patterson. He is not great. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Like, obviously, if he's hitting really well, which I don't think he will be, we will keep him. But we also might want to hang on to him to make Mickey Vernon angry at us, because that is sometimes a goal. Here's Jack Dittmer, the guy we drafted. Like I said, we had very little infield options here. This has been a problem through this entire save, where we've had, like, basically no infielder backups. So I picked up Jack Dittmer to play backup second base in the event that Johnny Pesky or Mike Lowell gets injured. Because Mike Lowell gets injured, Pesky's going to move over to second, and then we need someone to cover. So Stewart looks intense. He really does. We have Gil Cohn, who is one of our backup outfielders and a pinch hitter. And we have Stan Spence, who's not very happy that he has been removed from the starting lineup. But yeah, when your batting profile looks like this, and well, when you're like that, I mean, sorry, buddy, you're not here. And maybe he'll get angry at us too. So we're gonna hope. So we can also take a look at our apparent top prospects. Also, our team, hopefully our team chemistry is going to be really good, just because we have the captain now, and we only have Robin Roberts outspoken, so that's going to be good. So our top prospects, we have Willie Mays. Maybe we will bring him up at the end, just to have a little fun. He is not developed in the outfield really right now. His hitting is he's hitting 343 in the minors, but his defense just isn't there. How far is he trained? So he's fully trained in right field, and they're starting to train him in center. So it doesn't look like he's going to be a defensive juggernaut. All right, we have Ken Boyer here. So Ken Boyer is really last week, now or never. He spawns. The reason why he's so easy to pick up is because he spawns in as a pitcher in the draft, and he looks like this. But if you can pick him up, pretty good. So he's starting to be trained at third base. I mean, like, he's not a good third baseman, and he never will be with these ratings. This really wants you to have recalc statistics on to like boost those ratings here. But hitting wise, he's not terrible. So that's Ken Boyer. And Vinegar Ben Mizell is our number 3 prospect, who is, well, I talk about bending space-time. I guess we're bending vinegar here. Oh, this is not great, but we can take it. Okay, so let's take a look at our preseason predictions here. How well are we supposed to do? How poorly are we supposed to do? We're supposed to be 4th in our division with 78 wins, which, I mean, like, is better than the real 1950 Senators. So, like, I mean, that's a plus. But, I mean, I don't think we're winning any playoffs here. I don't think we got the team to do it. I mean, Mike Lowell is supposed to be our best hitter, so they're projecting he's going to hit 295. So, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, pitching wise, Robin Roberts and Early Wynn are supposed to be like really good, and Masterson is supposed to be good too. So I don't know, but I guess let us discuss star player. Well, speaking of star player, let's take a look here at the bingo card. So, welcome to Baseball Bingo, where we sim a season, and as things start to happen, we mark them on our bingo card. Some of the stuff is pretty easy, like, shutting out a team, going to extra innings. Not too hard. They'll happen. Some stuff's a little tricky, like getting a hitting streak. And then some stuff is just impossible. Like we're not winning the World Series with this team. That's not happening. But yeah, so here's our bingo card. Also, if you think we should add a new space for next week, let me know. If you can think of something fun, I will change one of the spaces to something else. Our token tonight is Johnny Pesky, because we picked him up last week. I thought about like maybe having Nick Pivetta as like the token, but I realized that was kind of like trashy and fangirly and like, kind of lame. So we went with Johnny Pesky. So yeah. As far as this card goes, I don't think it's awful. Like I think there are avenues for us to win here. Like the second row is possible. I think the diagonal this way could be possible. I column is pretty easy. So, yeah. But who do we want our star player to be? That is the question here. So if you guys want a pitcher, I think Masterson is your guy. I think he is the one that we go with. If you want a hitter, I would say go with Dark, Logan, or Lowell. All right, we got 2 for Lowell, 1 for Masterson. Willie Mays doesn't count. He's hanging out over here in AAA. Fangirly, a new word is born. I mean, not really. Oh, I need to DFA this guy. Bye. Alright, feel like batters get more opportunities. They do, but sometimes the pitchers are better. So Nick wants Ernie Logan. But we have more votes for Lowell. Bats Masterson. Not to be confused with Matt Bats, a not very good catcher. Bring Mace up to try to steal the Rookie of the Month square. I don't think he will, though. I mean, he can hit, but his defense is just not there. We will check in on him in September and maybe bring him up with the extra roster spot. Or I guess if, like, we have an outfield injury, we can bring him up. I don't think we have Johnny Antonelli injured, by the way. Our fantastic closer is injured. He's gonna be out for a while, though. Like, he got injured in spring training, and we're not gonna get him back for the summer. So we have Masterson or Lowell. 3 for Masterson. It looks like 1, 2, 3 for Lowell. Okay, so we have a tie of the people actually paying attention. So I don't know. He's one of the league's most beloved players, according to his publicist. Yeah, I mean, it says he's ready to be called up. I want him to, like, actually he's never gonna be, like, a good fielder with this. You'd go Masterson. Okay, I guess we're going Masterson. Mini Houston. Okay, everyone wants Masterson. All right. Masterson we go. So we are going to start here. We are going to start the 1950 season. Yeah. So, checked it. I remembered to put Mike Lowell on the roster. I guess I forgot Dittmer. There we go. If Masterson fails, you blame the second person who voted Masterson. You've been trying to get us to do pitchers forever, so... Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can do. Will we beat the 67 wins of the real senator? We're voting on star player, but it's going to be Masterson. Really? Oh my god. This is, like, wicked annoying. Alright, let's go. No, we'll try. Okay. Awesome. We swept the Browns. So, pitchers are better option to teams that don't have good hitters. I mean, like, I'd like to think that I've tried to help us get better hitters. Sometimes, you know, we just don't want to hit things. And look at that. We're already 2 away from bingo here. With many of Johnny Pesky's head. Okay, so how's everybody's favorite teams doing today? And are your perfect teams winning or losing? I pulled a 30 packs the other day. Got 1 diamond, Freddie Freeman. I was sad. So, oh yeah, by the way, the game will be laggy because we have 100,000 minor league teams. So, yeah. Yankees are doing miserably. Let me check the score. I have, oh. I see. Okay. Red Sox winning against New York right now. Okay, well, we got extra innings. We can also add that. I mean, I feel like maybe we will be not mean to Yankees fans tonight. I'm feeling generous. No, I'm kidding. Masterson was not very good in 1950. I mean, we can see what let's see what he's projected as. Let me take a look. So, Masterson's projections, let me see if I can bring up the preseason predictions. Masterson is projected to have a 3.61 ERA. Whip is not on here, but his projection here is right now is 3.39, whip of 137. I mean, like, this is not... You got swept. Oof. Lots of people not having luck in perfect team. That's unfortunate. I may have tried it to get Augie Galan on the team. Possibly. It would not have been a good decision, but I may have tried. Masterson would do better in 1950, who was negative 27 years old this season. Yeah, that is true. That is, in fact, true. We got swept by the Cleveland-Washington football team. Let me put that on the card. Assuming I can find it. You're gonna play in the playoffs in gold? That's not ideal. Or did I remove this from the card? I may have removed this from the card. Oh no, it's being blocked by Johnny Pesky's head. That's why I don't see it. Are known for good eye. Yeah, I guess they are. The card disappeared. Oh, that's not good if you don't want to get there. Okay, so let's continue here. Can we defeat those Red Sox? Oh, we've taken the series from them at least. Oh, the game is not responding. But yeah, so you got, what else? possible. Oh, but we got shut out. The Red Sox understand what we are trying to do here. They have been very helpful, the Red Sox, in helping us achieve our goals. So, last time I was in gold, I was not very happy and just wanted to be relegated. Yeah. So do any of you guys have plans for the 4th of July? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We went 17 innings and walked it off. What? Oh my god. This is... We left... Ken Raffensperger, player of the game, their pitcher. That's a very depressing that we 17 innings. That's the card doesn't even know it. The card does not know what to do about this game. And that's epic, I guess. I mean, sometimes you see crazy box scores, but like 17 innings, that's just kind of ridiculous. Oh, well, we swept the White Sox. Okay, you're day-to-day. Starter went 12.2 for a no decision. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we got some, Ed Fitzgerald. That's a way to spell that name. Okay. Hopefully we can get something going here, but I guess not. Alright. Just won a game. Saw a game like that in 2001. D-backs versus some team. 7-hour game. Yikes. I think the longest game I've ever been to was like 4 hours, and I insisted on staying, but my family wanted to leave. Yankees, if you're gonna beat us by like a large margin, not a Martian. I mean, if you want to beat us by Martians too, that would bring a whole new meaning to bending space-time. But if they're gonna beat us, I would hope it would be like by more than 10 runs. Oh. Mars attacks. I mean, maybe the star player was the Martians we met along the way. We ran out of... Yeah. Beat us by a large Martian. That would be something. Alright. So we are not doing fantastically here. Like... I suspect this looks to be a... Oh, thank you, Athletics. This is what we're talking about. This is exactly how we want to be defeated. So, thank you, Athletics. Mike Lowell is a Martian. I do not know. I will not speak on that. Actually, did I remove that? I've removed so many of them and replaced them. Yeah, I think I removed that from the card, actually. So we need to win by more than 10. I removed it because like we kept not getting it. So it's there. Am I blind? I did remove it at one point. So oh no, I see it. It is I see it. I did remove it at one point, and I guess I put it back. Well, I mean, if we get a Rookie of the Month, we'll get it. Man, the card really does not want to stay on the scene today. Hopefully we won't need it for much longer. We're doing really well here. That was Doctor Who, a time-traveling alien. Listen, I've seen approximately 3 episodes of Doctor Who. So I cannot tell you much about it. Bring up Willie for that Rookie of the Month. We have other guys who can get Rookie of the Month. I want to wait. I want him to develop defense more before I bring him up. And I think we can get bingo and other decisions that are smarter. What is this on the floor? I'm being very distracted. Oh, okay. My knitting needles are on the floor. That's not good. So I'm not going to bother to check the stats for this month because we're playing 500. It's not great. We'll look at that later. So Bobby Dorr. I tried to trade for Bobby Dorr and it didn't work either. How are the Senators doing? We're playing 500. Oh, at least remember when Bobo Newsom was on our team? Well, now he's being suspended for a brawl, so I guess it's good that he's not on our team anymore. Can we get somebody? All right, let's take a look at this. So people are getting better. So Jerry Staley is improving his movement. Crandall is improving as a catcher, which is good. Henry Plain, I don't know who you are. Apparently you're getting better. Apparently he was drafted in round 19. I did not draft round 19. Charles Deal is also getting better. Him I think I did draft. No, round 65. Wow. I mean, you're a very extreme fly ball, but I mean, like, this is actually, like, sort of playable. Half the time we win. Yeah. Pete Suter is at age 34, improving. Okay. Got anybody else here? Okay, we'll check on Willie Mays in a second. Yost. Well, remember when he was on our team? Now he's doing great things. Alright, we just want to see... Alright, can we get any of this stuff? Apparently, we can't. Because, you know, Eddie Matthews exists. Alright, let's take a look here at Willie Mays. Willie Mays has apparently been sent down to Augusta. Or is he injured? Ah, he's injured. Well, we're not going to get to see him until September anyway, it looks like. He's been injured for... broke his hand for 3-4 months. Unfortunate. So, yeah. This is why we can't use him. Ken Boyer's not hitting horribly. But, yeah. So, we have that. Let's take a look at the standings. We are in 4th. We belong all the way down here. The Athletics are leading the division, and the Dodgers are leading the National League. So, rub some dirt on it. It'll be fine. Probably frustrated he wasn't called up. I mean, it's entirely possible. Also possible that he you know, didn't want to be called up. He's like, I'm just gonna pretend to be injured and break my hand, I guess. No. Punched the hotel door. Okay, so I guess we'll play another month. So does everyone have a favorite science fiction show? Now we are starting to crumble. All according... And have your drop stop refresh the page. Okay, I think it is time for us to check on our buddy, Gable Patterson. How is Gable Patterson doing? He's hitting 270, actually. So you're not doing horribly. Okay. How is Mickey Vernon hitting? 304. Are they platooning? No, they're not. Interesting. In a hotel, more like a road motel with rats at most. So, what we could do, also check out Steve Stewart hitting 29. That's not why he's on this team. But I think we leave. Do we leave Gable here? Yeah, I think maybe we trade Gable. Or we'll at least shop him. See what's on offer for him. And if we can get like a prospect. Steve better have 200 catcher ability. He has 70 out of 80. Who's our backup catcher? Nobody wants him. Can we like fleece the Tigers? Hey Tigers, you want to give us Cameron Simpson, I guess? Nope, they don't. Go to a team who's not one now. How about he needs a nickname badly. We'll give him the nickname Clark. Give me a second. I just want to see if we can get Richie Ashford. No. I'm looking at their prospects. Yeah, Vic Power fell, unfortunately. So, wait. They would give us Stick Hyde for... I mean, this is not a good trade, but this is something we can keep in mind. Anne of Green, 7th. Chad. I really like Anne of Green. I think we're gonna go with Anne of Green. Okay, so we're gonna wait till the... I think we'll probably wait until the trade deadline to trade him, because we can probably get something better. Unless he starts to like flounder. We'll check in on him every month, and if he goes goes like under like 250, we will immediately trade him. So we just nicknamed a player. So we can do that. Just stick that here. Anyone ever read those books? Anne of Green Gables? I read a few of them. They're okay. I kind of want to go to Prince Edward Island, though. All-Star Game voting begins. Ted Williams is Ted Williams. He led last year in battle. Look at this dude winning all the awards. Oh, you read them? What'd you think of them? We are like not doing well on the star player thing. You read all Laura Ingalls Wilder books? I read all those too. Did you have a favorite one? Hello, Dishnet. We are suffering. You playing Anna Greenable's VHS tapes? Little House in the Big Woods. I think that one's my favorite too. I also really enjoyed On the Banks of Plum Creek is a good one. Little House on the Prairie is not too bad, and I like some of the later ones, like Little Town in the Prairie, or like like the one after it, These Happy Golden Years. I think I could talk about Laura Ingalls Wilder books. So I loved those. I think I own all of them too. If you ever have a kid that just really likes reading historical fiction, they're pretty good. Your internet is angry tonight. Alright, I think our bullpen is, like, causing problems. But, alright, hang on. Stan Spence is being angry, but I want to see what else is here. DiMaggio is doing things. Ludrow. Should have picked Lowell as the star player. I mean, Lowell hasn't done anything either yet. So, I mean, it's not really thing. I mean, it's hard when Ted Williams just keeps destroying everything. Alright, I've given you the benefit of the doubt before, but I'm not going to do so anymore. You've had your chance to utilize me as a part of starting lineup, but decided to ignore my concerns. I want to be traded. If you're not going to let me play, at least send me somewhere that will appreciate my talent. So you're angry. Awesome, awesome. All according to plan. You are angry at us. Thank you. We appreciate your suffering. Alright. Okay. Okay. So, Little Dick on the Prairie Dog. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Knew it was worth bringing him in. We need to keep him though, because he does play quite a bit. He doesn't start, but we need him. I'd make a great real life front office person. I mean, they can hire me at any time, any MLB team. You just bought someone in the market in 15 minutes already. I mean, check your. I don't know what game mode you're playing, because you can also buy people in 1950 from the minor leagues. So I need to know which game you're playing to help you. Alright. Alright. So, let's. Alright, it's been 2 months. Let's check what's going on. We will check out our stats. I think both our batting and our pitching is blah. So, yeah. So, we will see. Let's check out to see if our guys are doing anything though. Alright. We are not having our players do anything. Virgil Jester is getting better. Ken Boyer is getting better. How is Masterson and Lowell going so far? We can check. Ted Williams is doing well. Ricky Hurler. Alright, we will take a look at Masterson. Well, Masterson is. I mean, he's pitching fine. This is okay. And Lowell is probably not doing so well. Yeah, he's not. He's hitting 275, which is not horrible. Let's take a look at. We can also check on. Poor Willie Mays down here is still injured, but let's check the standings. We are all the way down here, probably where we belong. Team stats. Yeah, our hitting continues to be the issue. They were doing well in spring training. Maybe they're just camera shy. I mean, I think it's looking like if we take a look, let's sort by average, just for example. We just have, it's a lot of the same guys, these low contact guys that I could not really find, okay, well, ignoring Steve Stewart, but like these low contact guys that I could not replace with higher contact guys, unfortunately. Justin Masterson's grandfather, large bid for the last seconds. Yeah, so let's shop Patterson again and see what we can find. I doubt. Hawaii, did you get a notification that you won the auction if you were still logged in? Because a lot of times it will tell you that you won. And check your transactions history, it'll be in there too. Okay, so nothing fantastic yet. We'll wait a little bit longer and see if we can't find somebody, because somebody might want him. He's hitting 250, so someone might want him. It didn't say you won. Were the points refunded to you? Alright, so I guess let's continue here. Ray Scarborough is, oh, he's day to day. Early Win has something. What does Early Win have? Early Win, no, we lost our pitcher. Okay, that is on our card. So that is fine. We have a pitcher injury. Not ideal, but you know, if our star player would do something, hint, hint. So, okay, we need a new pitcher. Maybe we can trade. Maybe we can trade Gable Patterson for a pitcher. And there's fireworks going off again. I'm sorry. All right, let's see what we got here. I would ideally like to get a pitching prospect, but we'll have to see. Okay, who do we want to bully? The Red Sox, the Tigers, the A's, the Browns, or the Phillies? Really? There were no fireworks any other day during the week. So, yeah. I'm tempted to go and check out what the Browns want. I'd like to pick up Red Sox, obviously. The Red Sox are, I've tried to get pitchers from, but it's been pretty difficult. Mickey McDermott, maybe, I don't know. We can check, because they're in win now mode, so it's very difficult for us to get something from them. Let me try the Phillies. The A's are usually pretty easy. The A's are also in win now mode, though, so I don't think we'll be able to get anything from the A's. Oh, no, they're not. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some from the A's. They don't have a pitcher, though. Like, I'm trying to find a pitching prospect. Maybe the Braves. I've had good luck trading with the Braves before, so we kind of need someone who can come up like now. Woodrow Kent is a possibility, but I want 3 stars or higher. Giants, who do you got? I've been trying to get Wally Post for a while because he's pretty solid. Can I, if I retain all of... They won't trade him. So, no Wally Post. That's unfortunate. The Cardinals. I mean, if we have to, like, do an actual... Like, if we have to do... Not that. Okay, Cleo Leroy could bring up. Ernesto Marias. He's the one that keeps getting stuff. So maybe they'll trade him. They would be willing to trade him, actually. Like, they actually would be willing to trade him, and he's doing phenomenally. He keeps getting players of the week and stuff. I wonder if we can get something. We would have to give them, like, Vinegar Bend Mizell. Which I don't know if it's a good idea. Let's check to see who we have that we could tack on here. Charles Allen. Belisaro. I want something good. I mean, he's like not worth this much, but we give him Sinovic. I don't know if we want to give him Sinovic. Maybe we could take on. No, we don't. They have money, so I don't think there's anything they wouldn't want to take on. How about Caffrey? Caffrey is not good. I'd give them Caffrey. Man, they really want a ton. Like, yeah, that's not even worth it. Alright, we'll leave this open. We'll come back to it because they're actually considering it. Demetriadis we could potentially pick up. Yeah, nobody really has prospects. Would you give us Nuxall? So do it for Willie Mays. Float Mays and see what they offer and shop around. But I don't want to get rid of Mays, so because we're gonna bring him up at the end of the year. Because like I know if we shop Mays, we'll be able to get stuff, but I don't want to get rid of Mays. So maybe what would they want for Johnny? Not Johnny Temple. I was trying to get Johnny Temple. Is Bill R. Henry. Can't come up, but no. Nelly King we could probably take. Would you do this? No, everyone values everything too highly, or highly enough. Okay, so I'm also considering perhaps Ditmar looks good. We'll come back to this maybe, because sitting duck GM, burn it all down and go for this year. No, we're not gonna do that. Maybe see which players teams are willing to borrow with. Okay, we can do that. We'll shop him, but I mean we're not getting rid of him because I mean he's Willie Mays. He's like the one good prospect we actually did have. And it doesn't matter, like we wouldn't have enough to even compete because of how difficult it is to trade. So the problem is when you do this in like a historical sense, even though they're willing to trade for Mays, they're not going to be willing to do it if I remove Mays from the trade usually. So that's the problem. So everyone's offering all sorts of stuff here, but if I try to get somebody and then remove Willie Mays, it's probably not going to work. So like for example, Jim Brosnan here. Let's just use Jim Brosnan for an example. So let's remove Mays. It's only going to work with Willie Mays. Even if I try to do anything else, like even if I add him, and then, I don't know, like, let's say, oops. This is a problem particular to historical. And we traded dead guy last week, but we traded a couple weeks ago. We traded a guy that had a career over. This is a problem particular to historical, where you can't really manipulate the trade AI in the same sense at this point in history. Proctor Cabanus, that's a name. Okay, we're not gonna sit here on the trade AI for too long. We'll try again. Maybe in a month we'll try to trade him, but I guess for right now we have to put. I mean, there's no one here I even want to put on the team. Can we shop trade? Let me shop Suitor just to pick up a pitcher. But yeah, I mean, like, so to explain exactly why I'm not trying to go into the trade AI, because this is something that, like, I think a lot of people don't understand, is that in saves that are like post, I want to say like 19 I'm gonna say 1965. This is variable depending on when you start your game. But post like 1965. Okay, you know what, Johnny Hetke, we're gonna trade for you because we really just need a pitcher here. And just talk about Hawaii's bid situation. No. I mean, you guys can talk about it. I don't know enough about her. I mean, like, it sounds like what happened was that you didn't bid enough or something. Like, from what it seems like, you didn't put your bid in time. Like, that's what I would assume just from based on what you've said. It, like, when you there's particular things that happens that happen when you bid on a card. Like, it'll tell you that your bid is the highest bid, and when you win an auction, it'll tell you that you've won, and it will tell you if somebody outbids you. So, I mean, like, it's pretty straightforward. So if you didn't get one of those messages, it means that you weren't the highest bidder or somebody outbid you. But it should tell you. So, and when you bid, it will deduct the points. So if your points were never deducted, you never were the highest bidder. So it's good about that. Hey, you want to give us Joe Nuxel as well? No? Okay, fine. We're just going to do this so we can get the pitcher because we need the pitcher. Yeah, the points never deducted. If the points never deducted, then you never were the highest bidder. Alright. Yeah, well, I mean, like, once you do more bidding, you'll get used to it. You got this. Now you know, and now you'll be, like, super awesome and super cool and, like, a pro for your next auction house thing, because now you've just been told, like, wait till the last second, you know the messages you need to receive. So, like, you got this next time. You 100% are going to outbid everyone else. You bid with 1 minute? Yeah, you can wait even longer. Like, wait even longer. Just super awesome bingo time. I mean, like, we've just been trading here and with our team not doing what we want it to. Yeah. I mean, does anyone want me to explain the particulars of trading prior to like 1965? It's a lot more obnoxious in 22 than it is in 21. Like, it has been made incredibly obnoxious in the new game. Alright. Can maybe our players. Oh, DiMaggio has the season end. We'll have to see which one. All-Star Game rosters have been announced. Did we get anybody? Robin Roberts. Masterson didn't get it, but Roberts did. Mike Lowell make it? No, Mike Lowell didn't even do it. Ernie Logan. We got one more? No, we only had two. Darn it. Joe DiMaggio's out. Masterson snubbed. No, I mean, like, there's just too many good players. Alright. Duke Snyder beat Torgerson. That's unfortunate here. Let's take a little peek on Masterson. Masterson is not playing horribly. Like, he's really not. I mean, he's walking more people than we'd like, but not too bad. Mike Lowell is probably not doing fantastically. Yeah, he's not doing amazing. This is not time period. Yeah, Dom's brother. Yeah. Yeah. So, when the real Hawaii bid saga has come to an end. You got this, Hawaii. You got this. So, yeah, Masterson got snubbed. I mean, I don't think he got snubbed. I just think that there's way too many people that are good. If we can get petition to change our star player to Robin Roberts, that's how this works. What we need is our hitters to hit. Oh, here's the All-Star game, I think. It's not the All-Star game, but it doesn't seem to be putting the All-Star game in the right place. Like, this is supposed to be the All-Star break, but we already have the All-Star game. Alright, let's continue here. Alright. Mid-season review of goals. Our fans have been disappointed by the team's play this year, and honestly, so am I. Remember, we are trying to get to the playoffs this year. No, we're not. You are, but I'm not. Improve team stats. When I said I wanted to see you work on team on-base percentage, I expected more results by now. Time is running out. Well, listen, buddy, if we had more pieces in our farm system, I'd be able to trade for players that had high contact. Just Willie Mays isn't going to do it. I'm very disappointed in your progress or lack thereof of increasing the number of fans and seats in our games. I know while the season is going on, there's not much you can do to change things, but start thinking about how to increase the numbers for next year. Been good with our progress. What's our attendance is down because we suck, but like every year there's the same schedule issues never fixed. Okay, we don't care about this. Willie Mays is still the top here. Ken Boyer is now up here. So okay, let's continue. In a few days we will reconvene here about schedule issues. There's schedule issues in sometimes when you load up a save and you add like the All-Star game and stuff when it generates the schedule, sometimes it's off. So that's it. Okay. Bingo slot for All-Star game doesn't happen during the All-Star break. This is, I think, the first time it's no, it happened once before. But I that's not something that's bingo slot worthy. We're just not hitting now. Okay. It's not our hitting coach. I looked into our hitting coach in the off season. It's that our players just don't seem to hit. They don't have high contact. Like, that's really it. Rain out at the All-Star game. Okay, let's take a look here. Our players suck, basically, yeah. This is what happens when you pick a random year. None of our players have been doing anything here. That is going nowhere. Resigns. Why'd you do that? Okay. Alright, we got players improving. How's Willie Mays doing? Still injured, but he's improving. Okay, Ted Williams. Newcomb! I tried to trade for Newcomb, too. It didn't work. None of our guys. Okay, so let's take a look here. We are still in 6th, which is probably about where we should be. The Tigers are now leading the division, and the Dodgers are still leading there. I'm guessing this is our pitching probably's gone down a little bit. Yeah, and our hitting is still atrocious. All right, what happens if we try? How's Gable Patterson doing? All right, we're trading Gable Patterson to put Mickey Vernon there. I think it would be neat if we could get, maybe a hitting, maybe a left fielder, because, Herb Gorman is good, but I'm thinking we want to try to get someone who can hit, but we'll probably have to give up some stuff. Let's trade with the Tigers. Let's see who they have. Prospect-wise, we're probably not going to get anybody here, but who do they have in left field? Dick Wakefield. They would never give up Dick Wakefield, I don't think. They would do it for Masterson, but we need him. So that's interesting that they would consider it. What if we retained Gable Patterson? Whoops. Gable Patterson. They don't want to pay him, I think. They would do it if we gave them Pesky. Ralph Kiner for Willie Mays. We're going to put Willie on the team, though. So, okay. Would you take Tom Morgan? No. I don't know. Then we'd be down another pitcher, so I don't think we want to do that. Alright. What about Vinegar Bend? They won't take Vinegar Bend. Oh, but that opens it up more. This is not worth it, though. Not that much. Okay, let's see. Maybe they have another dude that can play. Wirtz can play left field. Can we take Wirtz? Okay. I need Joe Hardy. Okay, so they would consider this. If we did this, could we give them Gorman as well? Gorman. Wirtz is fantastic left field defense. This would be a direct upgrade. But they would do this if we add Lively. But Lively's on our team. Okay, if we do this, and then maybe they can give us a pitcher too. Maybe a prospect pitcher. Do you give us Patrick Bishop? No? Well, if we do this, we need another pitcher. So you're going to have to do better than that. Oh, Howdeman's not terrible. Would you give us Howdeman? We need a lot more. Why? Okay, what if we start retaining? If we can flex that payroll we have. They want so much. See, they won't even do, even if we retain everybody, they won't do it. Okay. We would have to do we're gonna have to do a separate trade to pick up. We're gonna have to do a separate trade to pick up another pitcher, I think. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. Stubby Overmeyer, would you give? Oh, they'll give us Stubby Overmeyer, but he stinks. What else? Sam Zoldak. You also stink. Okay, give us Stubby Overmeyer. And then what we're gonna do, this is a very good deal for them. But Gorman is not hitting. Wirtz is a direct upgrade over him. Patterson we just want to get rid of. Lively is not pitching well. So we're gonna do this. So that'll help with the fans. And then what we're gonna do is try to trade Overmeyer for potentially a better pitcher or a better two pitchers. Probably two pitchers. We're gonna try to flip him, which it might work. It might work. It did not work. Okay, but let's see. Maybe the Cardinals will do something here. They have Musial. Do you have any prospects? The Cardinals have like an insane amount of minor leagues, so sometimes they're like, sure, why not? Elroy Joyce looks horrible. Vic Wirtz and Willie Mays on the same team will be awkward. Well, it's gonna happen. Alright. I know this isn't very interesting just to watch a lot of trades. But I'm just trying to find somebody who's a little bit of an upgrade over this, because that's not very good. Harvey Haddix, if I recall, isn't terrible. They're not going to do this, though. What they want? Yeah, they just want everything. No. Okay, so I don't want to sit here doing trades all night. We're going to send... Whoops. We'll put you on the Major League. I guess we'll stick you on the team. We could bring up Henry Plain. I think Henry Plain gets to be brought up. And... yeah, this will be... we're going to have to bring Overmeyer on here, too. Dodgers should have lots, too. Yeah, but, I mean, we have, like, garbage. So I just don't think we're going to be able to get anything. Okay, so this should help us out a little bit. Vic Wirtz has more of a bat, which will be helpful. Vernon is going to hit better. So this will help our hitting a little bit, which is good. This is not horrible. Willie Mays, I believe, is coming back in like a month or so. When the roster expands, we'll stick him on the team. All the tickets. So, yeah, okay, let's continue. Can we turn Wirtz into our star player? No, sometimes our star player just doesn't work. That is how it is sometimes. We've not had very good luck with star players in the Senators, so... yeah. Oof, 1-16 against the Indians. The Indians are really good. No, we have to pick the star player at the beginning. But, like, we just haven't had any luck. Like, we're not winning. I mean, we'll have to see if we'll get that 67 wins. Which I'm not sure we will. Thurman Tucker is out for 2 weeks. Alright, that's okay. We're not going to bring anybody up because, yeah, Spence can just take over. So that'll be fine. Bobby Doors, the player of the week there. We're not getting anything here. Oops. Star of the week. It's a shame. This card isn't terrible either. Alright. Continuing on here. It's the Senators, so that explains a lot. I mean, last week we nearly made the playoffs, so everyone's just really good. Alright. Where's gonna help Willie improve his defensive ratings? Yeah, Willie Mays' defensive ratings are definitely not fantastic. Oh look, we had like a little winning game streak here. That's good. We like to see that. And now to counteract that, I bet we have a losing streak. Yeah. So one of the things about in a historical mode like this is that particularly until you start to get like actual depth in your minors, which at this point in time is only just starting to happen, and since we started in the middle of it, is not happening at all. It makes trading quite difficult, largely because you don't have you can't really bully the AI in the same way because you don't have lots of pieces that you can move back and forth. So it makes it a little tricky to try to manipulate it. Like, we have better luck in like the 80s when we've tried. So in this era of baseball, you're very much, oh well, one of our players did something. You're very much trying to figure out where you can get players and stuff, and like just a lot of teams are really good in the 40s. So too bad Bill Freeze isn't our star player because he's actually doing things. Alright. Vic Wertz is day to day. Ted Williams is just being ridiculous. I spelled Masterson wrong. Yeah. Johnny Antonelli is recovering well. Okay, so we'll get him back soon. Our player development update. Wow, Virgil Jester is continuing to increase his velocity. Vic Wertz is batting, I guess. Williams and Musial here. Rookie Fashion's fantastic month. Actually, no, we can't do it yet. I was gonna say we could bring up Willie Mays, but not yet. Really, they have him in right field. There was a Masterson item, was there? Let me take a look and see if he did something. Ah, he did. He held Philadelphia scoreless. Will I be doing a giveaway tonight? I don't know. That's the question, isn't it? Our star player did in fact do something. So, good catch. Good catch. He is the... Our star player did something, but we need player of the week. He threw a shutout. If only the woodpecker size bark on the tree was a little bit softer. Bonus points if you understand that reference. Good catch. Good catch. Alright, so he did do something. We need a player of the week. That would require our players to be good. So here we are in August. We will bring up Willie Mays for the month of September. Thurman Tucker is eligible to come off the injured list. Oh, Del Crandall, please don't die. That'll be a concern if we lose him. He can like sort of hit. Also, we beat the Indians 15-3. That's on the card. Always willing to help, yes, for the pursuit of helping. Thank you. So who's everyone's favorite player in 1950? She gets her points out of it, yeah. Definitely. Oh, our owner yelled at us for not working on attendance, so I'm gonna mark that too. We never got a stupid trade proposal. Satchel Paige. Ooh, we should take a look and see what Satchel Paige is up to. But let's see this. Player of the game, Mike Lowell. Oh, Masterson pitched this one too. Ted Williams. Yes, Ted Williams. Let's take a look at Satchel Paige. What's he up to? He retired in 1949. So he retired last year with no ratings. Yeah, Satchel Paige, being first baseman. Satchel Paige usually retires really early, and out of the park. Satch is not the answer. Alright, so, whoops, let's go back to the schedule. We're almost done with the season. Can we win 9 more games? According to this, probably not. Hopefully get player of the week. Well, we have to win, which is the concern here. Bill Freeze. Whoops, not Harold Stamey, whoever that is. 42 is not retired really early. Alright, let's see if we got anything here. Ken Keltner is a pretty good pickup, if you can get him. Is a deal brewing for Babe Young? I don't know. You tell me. Oh. Alright, if we can get 5 more wins, we tie with the true Senators in real life. Come on. Come on. Okay, that's not winning. We can do this. We can do this, team. Game is now slowing down because all the minor leagues are ending. I guess we can't do this, team. Ugh, these guys just don't want to hit. Oh, we got Johnny Antonelli back. Okay. That'll help us out. Who stinks at pitching? You really stink at pitching. Goodbye. Go back to Chattanooga. Petke's not doing too great either, but, you know, we'll leave him for now. Alright. Ted Williams continues to just be fantastic. Is the Red Sox logo with Anthony Miller if I sock bat at bat where you had? That's a little later. I think that's the 60s. I mean, that's not what their logo is here right now. They just have the... You can take a look at them. They just have the Sox. And this is such a good lineup. Really, Gorgo? Really? My favorite thing about the 50s is you were still not alive. What's everyone's favorite thing about the 1950s? I'm gonna go with my favorite thing from the 1950s. It was there in the choice screen. No, it's not. They don't have the sock as their primary or secondary logo. Here. Who's alive in my 3rd century? Yes, being born in 476 AD. I Love Lucy is a good choice for a favorite thing from the 50s. I don't know, because like part of me wants to say like some sort of like medical thing, like a vaccine of some sort that allows us to all be alive today. But no. What's my line if we're going TV shows? The presents to keep. Ooh, hula hoops. That's a good thing from the 50s. The 1950 census maybe, which we get next year in April. I'm looking forward to the 1950 census. So we've beaten the real life senators, by the way. Bobby Sox. Yeah, the polio vaccine. There we go. The polio vaccine. That's a good thing from the 50s. What other favorite things from the 50s? Oh, we have some really good Supreme Court cases in the 1950s. Really important ones. So, okay. Star player is Velo. Bomb shelters? Yeah, I guess. You were hatched in the 50s. Interesting. Alright, we're not getting anything here. Alright, well we got players improving, which is good. Yogi Berra is the best hitter. Best pitcher is Lemon. Oh, I tried to get Haddock. Pirates are out of the playoffs, so we're not doing fantastically here. But you know what we are going to do? We're going to stick Willie Mays on the team. Welcome to the team, Willie Mays. West Coast baseball. Interstate highway system. That's a really good one. Really good one of favorite things from the 50s. I like that a lot. We're somehow still in it. Our division is doing horribly. Red Sox and Dodgers are the ones going here. Let's see. Let me look at our team stats. Yeah. Our slugging is improving. That's good to know. We just suck. We just do not have the contact really here. Like, we take a look. I don't want to look at our batting stats. Like, if we take a look just average, for example, like, we got guys like the guys that we would predict to not be hitting well are the ones that are not hitting well. But like Mike Lowell is doing fine. But it's just these guys down here are dragging us. Dittmer, like the guys with no contact are doing fine. Are not doing fine. But to see like Vic Wirtz here, increasing our average a bit. On base though, our on base is not fantastic. Shout out to Steve Stewart. Godzilla movies, they increased the card limit. Yes, they did increase the card limit. They did, in fact, increase the card limit. Oh, wow, the game's almost over. Why are there two guys on base in the top of the ninth? This is not ideal. We're going to just not look at that. Can we start Willie and have him lead him off? Oh, we can force him to start. Yeah. But my manager may not respect my wishes. We're gonna put Willie. The problem is, Ernie Logan's gonna get really mad at us, but we're gonna start him in right. Suggest him in right. We'll see if they listen. Yeah, we're gonna put him in right. Sorry, Ernie Logan. Okay, so this will give. Oh, by the way, here's a fun thing about Willie Mays. Willie Mays is not from Massachusetts. This is an error. Willie Mays is from Westfield, Alabama. I believe it's Alabama. It no longer exists. The town itself doesn't exist. It's close to Fairfield, Alabama. And I mean, like, that's just this is just an error. So yeah, fun fact. Hopefully we can get like a player of the week here with Willie. Go away, Stan Spence. I'm not interested in talking to you. You already helped us. So we're gonna hope here. So looking at the bingo card, is there an avenue where we can get something here? I mean, we really need player of the week. Like, that's really what we need. Like, we've had no luck getting anything, and it's just our batting has been abysmal, and the game's not responding, so it's now black screen. Woo! Willie making that much a year. Alright. Game back yet? No, it is not. The minor leagues are all doing things. Okay, other things from the 50s that we appreciate. Ah, there it is. There it is. What are other things from the 50s that we appreciate? Some pretty good, like, pretty interesting cookbooks from the 50s. Some of the stuff in them is wild. McCarthy, no, we're talking about good things, not bad things. Romana Day. We want things we like from the 50s. Elvis Presley, there we go. That's another good one. One day the game will load. Yeah, so, ooh, the day the Earth stood still, the original. I haven't seen that. Okay, but so what are you guys, are you guys trying to get promoted or relegated? That's 1,000 points for knowing McCarthyism was bad. I mean, you're not getting 1,000 points for knowing that that's bad. That's really interesting. Ooh, drive-in theaters, another good one. Another good thing. What's that like, Gorgo, though? Like, yes, DNA. That's a good thing from anime. Started in the 50s. Anime did start in the 50s with Astro Boy. Charlie Parker, yeah, that's another one. Stay up to Diamond, third straight week. That is definitely a challenge. Oh, the game's over. Yay. Okay. Offering me 1,000 points? Yes. Okay, you're offering me the points. Okay, that's acceptable. I promise I took U.S. history many years ago, but I did take it. Sputnik launch. Sputnik, that's another good thing. Thanks for hello, Cardinal fan. We do not have a Chuck Norris for you today. We are talking about things from the 1950s we enjoyed. So like, actually, one of my the like crocheting Bible is from like the 50s that I have in a drawer down there. Pretty good. I think the Joy of Cooking is also from the 50s. Or like Julia Child, no, not Joy of Cooking, Julia Child's thing. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Did we get anything from Willie Mays here? Philadelphia's McCoskey is the player of the week. I'm hoping that we got something here. Oh, the draft pool was revealed. That's Mickey Mantle. Wow, Mickey Mantle didn't. Interesting. He wasn't drafted and joined the University of San Diego. Chuck Norris gained his Chuck Norris name in these. Okay, so I guess we do have a Chuck Norris, sort of. Cardinal fan is saved. Who else is in here? Let's take a look at the mock draft. Who would we be projecting? Robert Aiello. Really? He didn't sign either? A lot of these guys were in the last draft pool and just didn't sign. Rocky Colavito, I think, showed up last... No, he's not, but he's... Well, if you were to do this draft, there's some cool players. There's Mickey Mantle, Jim Bunning, Colavito. I don't recall that anybody is hiding in batting potential. Yeah, nobody's hiding here. There's no sneaky players. They're all, you know, pretty straightforward here. There's no draft in 1950. Yes, there was no draft in 1950, but I like to live dangerously. I don't have draft pick trading enabled. It makes historical way too easy. Alright. So we're gonna have to wait to see who gets the monthly awards, to see if we can get Rookie of the Month, but I'm not convinced that we'll get it. Let's see what's going on in the standings here. So it looks like there is a game. Oh, we beat our preseason projections, 79 wins. We are going to a game 155 for both teams. The Tigers have to play the Red Sox, and the Dodgers have to play the Braves. So let's see who wins this. Are we going to get another Tigers-Dodgers series like we did the first day? That would be exciting. All right, who do we want to win this? Game 155 doesn't have the same ring to it as Game 163. Yeah. Well, two of these teams are getting eliminated. All right, we got the Tigers and the Braves. They are going to the World Series. Fight you. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. NL title goes to Braves. We're going to have to wait till the end of the month to get the September stuff. So there is still hope, but I don't. Triple crown for Ted Williams. What did you do? Go Ted. How does that compare to his real life stats? Is he better? No, he was much better in this save. Go Ted. Like, just doing everything, and then Musial got it in the National League. Triple crown. I just sometimes like to sit and look at Ted Williams' ratings. Look, he can actually play the outfield. This is beautiful. I wish you were on our team. Actually, no, I don't. But also the Bears, yeah. It's too bad he's being denied the ring again. Okay, so I guess we're gonna take a look at the playoff coverage here. It's Braves and Tigers. That looks nothing like Stan the Man. Yeah, the face gen. I hear they're gonna bring back Ted for the year 2050. Can you imagine cloning Ted Williams, just playing for the Red Sox again? That would be pretty great. Actually, we have enough outfielders, so... Alright, do we want to watch one of these games? We can watch one of these games if you want. Ted looks like Dustin Pedroia. Maybe he is Dustin's... No, maybe Dustin is his, like, reincarnation, I guess. What is up with out of the park and facial hair? I don't know. They have pretty bad facial hair in this game. We're just waiting here. 2-1. Alright, so I guess we play this final game, and this is in Detroit. So the Braves could take this. So let's see what's going on here. Japanese person with facial hair. Alright, so let's take a look at the Braves here. Earl Torgeson, Tommy Holmes. Tommy Holmes is actually, like, if you're playing in World War II, and you have like missing seasons in real life on, Tommy Holmes is a fantastic guy to pick up because he doesn't leave to go to war, so he's gonna be on your roster for a while. So pick up Tommy Holmes if you're playing in World War II. So Johnny Sane here. Yeah, yeah, I get you, Cardinal fan. So here we got Hoot Evers. Oh, here's Gable Patterson. He did way worse in Detroit. I guess but yeah, he's got a chance at a ring here. So let's see what happens. I've never watched any samurai movies. All right, so we're in the Tiger Stadium. Let's see what happens here. Okay, who are we rooting for? The Braves or the Tigers? Who do we want? Oh, well, I mean, it looks like Runnels hit a home run here. So, you want the Tigers. Oh, we got Massey hit a home run. Or no, he's on second. All right, we got one for Tigers. Anyone want Braves? All right, that's a base hit. That's going to score the catcher, I think. Oh, nope, taking third. All right, so Connie Ryan and Massey here. Here's Johnny Sane, the pitcher. The pitcher is going to pop up. I mean, it's such a bad pop-up that Evers just, like, walked over to it just casually. Okay, we all want the Tigers to win. But it was a sacrifice, so they did score again. So Hop got on base here. Pete Runnels is back up. Runnels hit a home run earlier. Teddy, you can't just come in here and type in ticket and think it's gonna work. Alright, so the Braves have hit yet another home run. Felix did there, so Torgeson is now up. The Tigers are going to have to do something here. But Sane is on base, 2 outs. Johnny Hop is up. Will suck, go Braves. Alright, well that's there. Well, looks like we had another home run by Torgeson that drove somebody in. So it's 6-0 Braves. Bob Elliott is on. Tommy Holmes is up. I was just singing his praises, but, guess not. Boston Braves all the way. I would like to get a Boston Braves hat at some point. All right, Elliott is on third. Massey's here. We'll see if he can get a hit up here. No, he can't. That's a failure. Tigers are lulling them into a false sense of security, so the comeback will be glorious, is what you're saying. Maybe it'll be glorious, but nobody out. Demetriadis is not doing well here. Sane and Ryan are here. Hop is on. All of the Johnnies. They have alright, Pete Runnell here is gloriously almost as good as the Rapture. Okay, we'll see if Runnels here can do something. So they're going to sacrifice, or at least attempt to. It didn't work. The Tigers have really got to get something going. This is... Hoot Evers got a double. They're doing something. And here's our friend Gable Patterson that we traded away. Gable Patterson is not doing anything. Alright, Dick Wakefield. Cue the comeback. I mean, if this is the comeback, it's not a comeback. It's a catastrophe. Alright, Mullen's here. Mullen is... I don't think these guys understand that you need to not hit baseballs directly at people, or they'll catch them, and then you will be out. Alright, we got the Johnnies on base for Pete. Gable being Gable. Yeah, this is why we traded him. Alright, so they've walked. I'm surprised that they haven't taken the pitcher out. Demetriadis looks like he's terrified. Alright, Calvin Felix is here. He's hit home runs. Felix is good at his job. See, Felix understands how you're supposed to win a baseball game. And now it's 8-0 for Torgeson. who is being walked. Alright, Bob Elliott. You want me calling games for a PT tourney? I mean, like, I don't know how exciting that would be. Oh, look, another out. The Tigers are now getting dangerously close to the end of the game here. Oh, but we got multiple people on base. Johnny Lightman? Probably Lightman. And Horace Brightman for Buck Frierson. We have them where we want them, which is into double play. Oh, they're not going to do a double play on that. That's a questionable decision. Oh my god, guys, the Tigers have a runner on third. Jay Roundy is here. Pinch hitter. Apparently he's 7 for 28. Well, now he's 8, because, like, that is exactly what you want for a pinch hitter, to hit. And it's not a shutout. The Tigers have scored. All right, George Kell is up. George Kell, like, murdered me in a couple saves. Not today, though. He just murders his team by grounding into a double play. All right, it's the top of the 9th here. Sam Zoldak is in. Sam Zoldak's a pretty good pitcher. Despite that, he has managed to get 2 people on base for Johnny Sane. So, Johnny Sane, what? Did he just, it looked like he just threw it at the batter. Okay, the throw was off target. I guess it hit the batter. I don't know, but apparently everyone is safe. This is not good for the Tigers. Big final tournament would be great. I mean, I would talk to Dishnet about that. I guess he does the casting. Yeah. Why is the third base trying to kill the runner? I don't know. I think Sam Zoldak maybe hates Phil Massey here. I don't know. We'll have to ask him in the press conference after the game. All right, so Johnny Hop here has a chance to, I guess, do nothing. Pete Reynolds has a chance to just totally destroy the game. Not that it isn't already destroyed. And that is, we have bent space-time officially. We are now inside of the map where it says Google Earth down here. They still lead, and we are now down to the final half inning where the Tigers have to do something. Sane is still in the game, I might add. All right, Hoot Evers is up here. Hoot Evers struck out. All right, here's Gable Patterson, our friend. Gable Patterson. Oh, that is, that would have been an out. Gable got lucky there, and he's now in scoring position because Torgerson has forgotten how to play baseball, apparently. Yeah, time to bust out the rally caps. Okay, Dick Wakefield's up. Not to be confused with Tim Wakefield, but Dick Wakefield. Okay, so he's been walked. They're set up for a double play now, and here's Pat Mullen. Mullen does not comprehend the idea of not getting out. And now we can see that our lovely friends here, Patterson, and I forget the guy that just got on walked. They are now mixing their bodies with the guy, the Braves first and second baseman. I don't know what the strategy is. Maybe they want to confuse them. But here's Herb Gorman, the other guy we traded. Let's see what he can do. He's hitting 100 as a pinch hitter, and I guess we can see... Oh, have the Braves forgotten how to field? That's another error. All 3 of these guys have, gotten on based on errors. Never forget Gable started this rally. Never forget. All right, Horace Brightman is up. And no, he's not. All right, well, the game's over. The Braves win the World Series. What a thrill it is indeed. All right, so we need to play to the end of the month because we need to find out if Willie Mays got Rookie of the Month. Because if he did, then that means that we get bingo, and if not, well, we don't. Closer than you expected. And congrats, Braves, and sorry to the Tigers. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Oh, early one came off. Okay, we'll just put you there. We have to play until the end of September. Dish Night might become the Wally Pip of out of the park game calling. Why? See, my problem is that like perfect team, a lot of players have like a lot of people have like the same players on their rosters. So I would just make jokes about cloning like the entire time and how confused the players must be, and I think that would get old really fast. Lou Gehrig, wait, no, I don't want to get sick and die really young. I thought we were friends. Alright, can we get the... Really? Are we not gonna get... Come on. Come on. Are we not getting any batters of the month? We'll go till the off season. Like, we have to go to the off season. I should make a perfect team theme team. I mean, that I do not have the time to do that. I barely have the time to do my own team. And our hopes and chances. I've had so many ideas though for like what you could do for like a theme team. Like you could do an animal theme team. I know Dogberry and I were talking about like a soap theme team with all the players named like Bubbles. Hopes and chances. I mean, we're gonna go to the off season because it might come in during the off season. Someone just start an animal theme team. Yeah, with Chicken Wolf. That could be really fun. I'm gonna wait I need to wait a few weeks because it might be possible to do this year. Canadians and Japanese only. Ooh. And the all Bob squad. It's a Bob emergency. I wanna letter of the alphabet, one slot for each letter. Interesting. I thought it might be fun to do a 2007 Red Sox theme team. It was impossible last year because not all the players had cards. But Bobby Keelty got a card this year, and he was one of the ones that was missing last year. And like Coco Crisp is still there. So it's definitely possible, I think. Although some of the cards are a little tricky to get. Even if 4 people were in the drawing, 3 people wouldn't. He would still lose somehow. Oh my god. I'm hoping we get it. It would be a shame if we don't, because like this was not a terrible card, and our players, I don't know what it is about the Senators not wanting to hit. They just, well, I mean, to be fair, half of them couldn't hit, but like, well, I did not promise you any jersey. The whole right side of the card failed mostly. Yeah, I mean, some of them we knew were going to be a little tricky. Like the hitting streak was not going to be possible, and even some of the ones like rookie of the month and pitcher of the month, like those were going to be tricky, but we never even got player of the week. Our owner was never wrong. We never got a trade proposal ever. Hitter of the month was going to be unlikely. The All-Stars thing, we got super unlucky. We only got 2. Technically, we did a reverse bingo. Yeah, the G was not happening. Does a reverse bingo count? No, it does not. We have to wait till we'll have to see. Maybe our owner will be like factually incorrect or something. It's also hard, like in the 40s. like it's very hard before pre-expansion when you have like you have to win, you have to be at the top of your division. Oh, star first baseman son starts at exclusive school. We have to see who that is. We absolutely have to see who that is. Can you imagine? Maybe it's Gable Patterson. Who is this? It's Mickey Vernon! It's a guy on our team! Okay, today was a big day for Theodore Vernon, son of Washington Senator's left-hander Mickey Vernon. It was his first day of kindergarten at the touted Washington Private Academy, Winthrop Acres. What? Theodore passed multiple aptitude exams in order to be accepted into the school, which is only 400 children over all 13 grades. Today is such a special moment for Theo, and I am just so proud. When I became a parent, I never imagined the love and joy that he could bring me, and I'm just so delighted to see Theo go to a school that can cultivate his academic desires. This experience, coupled with the Vernon family's recent purchase of a luxury penthouse, show just how committed a first baseman the Senators have in Mickey Vernon. Okay, we have to find out. Does he have a son named Theodore? Mickey Vernon. Like, does he actually have a son named Theodore? Please tell me that he does. That would be so funny. I'm trying to find this now. I can't find any children. Oh, he had one child, but I don't know the name of it. I did see that he has a child. Okay. To be determined. He did apparently have a child, but probably wasn't named Theodore. Alright, let's continue. There's no giveaway running, so don't bother. Okay, so the off season's gonna start. Hopefully we get the stuff here. That's the question, Great Scott. It's all down to this. It is all down to this. His hometown of Marcus Hook. Ah, he has a daughter. Darn it. Okay. Well, not darn it, but it's not Theodore. Very sandlot fields he played as a child, one block from his former home. Okay. Well, I guess in this alternate reality, Mickey Vernon has a child named Theodore. Okay. Thank you, the millstone. Millstones are very important. Don't assume his daughter's gender. I mean, it says his daughter, so unless told otherwise. Okay. We're loading in here to the off season. I feel like this is a golden snitch rule automatic bingo. We can add a rule. We can add a square that's storyline is true. Theodore was a popular girl's name. It would have to replace that. That's so far out. Whoops. That's so far out there though that it would have to replace something that doesn't happen often. And we would also have to check every single storyline. That could be very interactive though. We would have to have dedicated people, I think. So we could attempt that. We can attempt that next week. Maybe. I will have to consider what gets removed. But if you want that, we can add that. We could replace the World Series. We could replace the World Series with that. I feel like that one should stay though. Like, if we're gonna remove any of them, I think... Well, I mean, to be fair, we are bending space-time here, so anything can happen. I mean, like, we could replace maybe... I don't know, we could replace, like, either our owner's factually incorrect or stupid trade proposal. Yeah, have a compelling ongoing side discussion and chat about the storylines and the alternate realities. We could definitely do that. I can do that next week. Next week's gonna be interesting. I wonder what team we're gonna get. What team do you guys want? Like what are you hoping for? I'm trying to think, what team? Don't think we don't appreciate defending space time. I mean, it's one of my superpowers. I'm trying to think what team I would want us to play next. I think doing the Tigers could be a lot of fun. Braves, let's go. We can't do the Braves. They were the first team removed. I feel younger. Seattle Pilots would be really interesting. We would have to decide if we want to move to Milwaukee. Your hair came back. Congratulations. But yeah, Zozu, the Braves were the first team we landed on the wheel, and that was back in like December. We landed on the Braves, and we ended up playing as the 1894 Bean Eaters, and that was an experience. But yeah, the Pilots I think would be really interesting, just because we would have to decide whether or not we want to like play. We would have to decide if we want to move to Milwaukee or not. All right. Let's see how we did. Making it to the playoffs was your main goal this year, and you didn't get the job done. Well, I didn't say we would. I would expect we won't be having this conversation next year, one way or the other. Yeah, because we're gonna stop playing this game. All right, maybe you missed my email about improving our pathetic on-base percentage, or did you not understand what I was asking of you? At least I hope this lack of effort was a mistake and not you ignoring what I asked of you. Well, indirectly, I was working on it. When I asked you to find ways to increase attendance, and I gave you a few years, I didn't say that I expect increases overnight. However, that doesn't mean you can ignore my request until the last minute. Better see some increase in attendance next year. There might be one more seat at the stadium to fill. Yours. Joke's on you. You can't fire me. Long term. I gave you the task of building me a contender last year. I understand there will be bumps along the way. This year was certainly a setback. You don't have to rush things. I did not expect this team to turn into a champion overnight. But I do hope that we can at least get back to playoffs next year en route to an eventual championship in 1954. I'm upset with your performance in accomplishing the goals I have given you. However, when I consider the on and off field success of the team, my overall mood with your performance is worried. I don't need you to be perfect, but I expect better from you. I want you to remain part of our organization, but I will be forced to seriously reevaluate our leadership structure if everyone in your office doesn't step up their game. Sure. Alright. So we would have to achieve a winning record, upgrade at center field. Why? We have a good center fielder. Increase attendance, reach the World Series. Doesn't look okay. So, yeah, how do the owners send email? I don't know. And the team can't hit. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's count how many players on our team who can hit and who can't hit. All right, let's I guess start at the top here. So you're a pitcher, you don't count. You're also a pitcher. Okay, Pesky can hit. We're going to count on our fingers who can hit. Al Dark can hit. Ernie Logan can't really. Well, he sort of can. I think you finished last from reading the email. We didn't. So, okay, Ernie can hit, kind of. Mike Lowe can hit. here's where we start to run into problems. Vic works, sort of. So we're at 4 players that can hit. Wirtz is questionable. Gil Cohn can hit, but his not an everyday player because of his defense. He's a pinch hitter. Del Crandall can't hit. Stan Spence can't hit. Thurman Tucker can't really hit. Mickey Verdon can hit. Jack Dittmer can't really hit. Steve Stewart can't hit. Half our lineup can't hit. So that's the problem. We won Rookie of the Month in October. No, we didn't. I don't think we did. Let me take a look at Willie Mays and his history. No, he didn't. We failed. Nice to see 1950s emails. Yeah, they're my favorite thing from the 1950s. Yeah, so basically, to be fair, let's before we are dropping people, but before, is there a message that says we didn't win? Not really. let's regroup here. So let's take a look at what has happened here. So our first year, we did pretty horribly with the team that we were given. And we have made some pretty steady improvements along the way. We're slowly getting better. Last year, we had 81 wins, and this year we had 79. So we actually did not perform that much more poorly than we did in the prior year. Everyone else just was really bad. So the team is improving, which is pretty good. We like to see it, and our score is improved too. Except this year, well, no. I mean, this is still an improvement, EVC. Take a look specifically at our hitting, which has been an issue the entire time. We've had our highest batting average here, and our highest runs scored. We also allowed a lot of runs, but our pitching was not as good this year, which makes sense because we were having some stuff. But I think with our hitting, which is what we were trying to improve, we did very well. We can see, we just lost a lot of our personnel, but particularly our hitting coach is a contact-focused hitting coach. Had a lot of work with that. Unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of contact-focused hitters, but he did really well with the players that he was going to do well on. Unfortunately, and this is something about the 40s, there is a lot of teams with a lot of really good players. You have to deal with the Yankees. That's on team home screen. Like, the Yankees have a pretty good lineup. They never won any World Series, but the Red Sox have a lot of good players on their team. You have the Dodgers are also really good at this time of year. Time in history. The Tigers are also not horrible. So, you have to deal with a lot. And we had the worst team when we started. And I think we have made significant improvements. This is not horrible in comparison. If we look at our primary lineup, everyone with the exception of our bottom 2 guys is hitting above 250. The Indians also fantastic. The Cardinals do really well too. So I think we definitely were successful. I think if you were to continue playing this save, you would probably have to wait 4 or 5 years before you could really contend. And I say that because you'd have to wait for a lot of these. You'd have to build up your farm system, and you'd have to wait for a lot of these teams, particularly the Dodgers and the Yankees and the Red Sox, to have these players start to, retire. All right, well, that was unfortunate. We did not seem to do magic much faster. I think I'm speaking very conservatively on that, EVC. I think there are ways you could get there more quickly, and if you are a lot more aggressive with the trade AI, you could potentially do it. but there would be risk involved. All right, well, so this is unfortunate. We did not get bingo, despite the card actually being quite good. So we're gonna have to try again next week with a new team. Hopefully, we will not get another last place team. We've gotten 2 really terrible teams in a row. So hopefully, whatever team we get is gonna be in like a better position or a better time period for us to do something with them. But surprisingly, we never got a player of the week. Yeah, I mean, everyone else is just so good. But yeah, so that's gonna probably be it for us. Hopefully, we have some fun next week. Think about whether or not you guys. Any prediction from my mom? No, I have not asked her. I will call her this week, and wait till next year. I will ask her and see what she thinks it's gonna be. But yeah, think about if you guys want like a tutorial stream at the end of July or something fun. Please take a 1990s Indians team and win the World Series. We'll see. We'll see if that is what the random number generator end of the wheel give us. I find out when you guys do. Although she predicted the Indians for this month and she was wrong. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. If you're not following this channel, you probably should. There's a little heart below the screen. Click it. Tomorrow there should be 2 streams. The Perfect League World Series with DRC and Perfect Team Weekly Prep with Dishnet. There's going to be other streams throughout the week, so that'll be fun. If you like what I do, I have my own channel. Play Out of the Park a lot. Probably will play some on Tuesday. We might do some, maybe some historical Red Sox on Tuesday, I'm thinking. And opening a bunch of card packs in Perfect Team. But yeah, you guys have been a fantastic audience. I will see you guys in the chat maybe tomorrow or throughout the week on Discord, or if not, I'll be back here next week, same time at 9 p.m. for our next team. All right, thank you all and have a great week. All right, bye-bye.